the semi-finals round of Statewide Stampede. My name is Hypodermic. My pronouns are they, them. And before we get too excited, I'd just like to acknowledge that we are on the land of the Dja Dja Wurrung people, traditional custodians of country that we're competing on today. And we recognise their continuing connection to these lands and waterways, and thank them for protecting this land and its ecosystems since time immemorial. We pay our respects to Dja Dja Wurrung elders past and present and extend that respect to all First Nations peoples here today. First up, we have East Vic Roller Derby, all the way from the east of Vic. That's the Witches coming up against Northeast Roller Derby and Westside Roller Derby, otherwise known as Breaking News. Getting their honk on. Ready for both of them to give us some really excellent roller derby. I've just been joined as well.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for having me, Mick. Sorry I'm late. I think I'm bang on time, right, as derby is getting underway.
Exactly on time, as you meant to do it.
Thank you, thank you.
She's here all week. Try the veal.
And so our refs and teams are taking to the track now. We're about to get underway. Darling Mick, have you undertaken the rosters for our teams?
I have not. We haven't gotten that excited yet.
All right, so while we're going, I might go through our team in purple today, the East Vic Witches. We have 09 Nano Nine Tails, 10 Never Ending Rory, 2 Evie, 23 Nicholas Rage, 3 Billy Goat Ruff, 33 Tenacious V, 351 Push Up Ra, 37 Winona Fighter, 4 Strawberry Short Skate, 5 The Rumour, 55 Cupcake Fairy, 66 April O'Wheel, 71 Pushy Tat, and 73 Jane Saw.
And that is the rolling whistle to get us underway.
We'll go through newsies in a bit, but we are about to get underway with Cupcake Fairy jamming for the Witches up against, that is Tempo Tantrum for the newsies.
Cupcake Fairy wasting absolutely no time, straight through for lead.
Temper Tantrum maybe a half track behind, also through on her initial. There's a drawback there on Cupcake Fairy, that was by Dolly for the newsies. Both jammers in amongst the pack, and Temper Tantrum navigating her way through, grabbing the first 4 points for newsies.
And Cupcake Fairy doing the classic fall and call.
A
Beautifully
classic
done.
move.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah.
All right, coming up for Jam 2, we have 45 Jackrabbit.
There's 5 The Rumour up jamming for the Witches. Jack trying to the inside line there and denied by Witches defense, but does manage to sneak up the outside. Not fast enough though. Rumour is through first 4, lead for the Witches.
Both jammers trying out the grip on this floor. Looks like it's an interesting surface so far. And a quick call by Rumour, just making sure that they're minimised points. Jackrabbit snagging 1, Rumour snagging 1. That puts us at 5 all.
Oh, it did have a close start for the game. We have Strawberry Short Skate taking up the jam start line for the Witches up against Nels Bells. Now, Nels Bells is one of our recent Team Australia juniors, now joining adult competition here with Breaking News.
A quick official timeout. While that's going on, I'll do a little read of the news lineup. 03, we've got Nels Bells. I think it looks like it's 333. No, we're still...
Back on. Keep going.
Go, stop. Tenacious G is 09. 162 is Florence the Machine. 174 is Nuclear Force Out. 19 Double Whammy. 3 Elemental. 433, Temper Tantrum. 45 is Jackrabbit. 517, Liza Mean Ellie. 531, Smiling Assassin. 78, Vivian Oblivion, if I get my vivivivivas in the right spot. 81 is Detention. 818 is Dolly, and 96 is Raw Power.
There's some deep rosters and some great skaters here on both teams. It's good to see both teams ready to go for the semis. Just doing some track maintenance here. Thank you for Ballarat for hosting us today. It's a wonderful venue. Do love skating here in Daylesford at the ARC. And I am keen to get my hands on some stuff from our merch stalls, from our vendors, and also from the bake sale running by the Mischiefs, the Ballarat Juniors team. Very, very keen to get my paws into the bake sale.
Absolutely. And the other thing I'm keen to get my claws into is the raffle. Woohoo. You know it, you love it. It's being drawn at 5 p.m. this afternoon. Tickets are $2 each or 3 for $5. Cash or card.
Ooh. 5 seconds is called. We're about to get back underway with Nels Bells jamming up against Strawberry Short Skate.
Both skaters running into a very determined defence, but Nels Bells around the outside.
Yeah, some wonderful offensive help there by Double Whammy to get Nels through for lead.
Beautifully done. Half a track behind us, Strawberry Short Skate coming around on their initial. And called by Nels Bells. 2 points. That's it. Look at us go. Is there an echo in here?
We're just in sync, just in sync.
We are.
Temper Tantrum up again here with the Rumour. As looks like both defensive pods are trying to take that back line, setting up quite close together. Oh, so close. An attempted run back there by Florence the Machine, unfortunately. And has got the cut track called on the Rumour.
That is now a power jam. As Temper Tantrum comes around for their initial, taking that outside line all the way.
So this is a power jam and lead here for Breaking News and Temper Tantrum.
Exactly what you want to see.
A jammer's favourite combination,
Absolutely,
really.
Yeah.
Big offensive help there by Florence the Machine.
But a great defence by 73.
Yeah, really nice.
Chainsaw.
Which is doing a really good job of trying to stay together with Breaking News sort of surrounding and trying to get all in team offense.
The Rumour now returned to the track, pushing hard for that initial.
Oh, wonderful
Finds that
work
inside
there.
line, beautifully done.
Yeah, beautiful by that 09 Tails, just holding open that inside lane for the Rumour.
Temper Tantrum looking for that inside line and then calling. Grabbing 3 points.
3 points, nice.
Beautifully done. Some more desperate track repairs going on here. This is the, we've got the shake of the head from.
Our very, very prestigious track repair crew here,
Absolutely.
working overtime.
Oh, it's part of the fun, particularly at the start of the jam. And an official timeout while that happens.
So it was a nice 7-point jam there for Temper Tantrum and the Breaking News. That's pulled them ahead to 14 points. The Witches on 5, so it is still very early days.
Very early and very cold.
Very cold, yes. If you are on our live stream and are planning to come to Daylesford later in the day, dress warmly.
And if you've been to Daylesford before, you'd know Daylesford does not muck around when it comes to the cold.
No, I regret not bringing my tracksuit pants.
I'm going to say Beard over here looking very brave in their rainbow calf socks and kilts, but also those knees scandalously uncovered.
Oh, what a harlot. Rolling whistles back on. We have Jack Rabbit jamming with Cupcake Fairy.
Both skaters coming up against very determined offences, but Cupcake around the outside.
And a nice lead there by Cups, but Jackrabbit just behind, maybe only 20 feet.
Both teams setting up on the apex there of turn 1 and 2.
Solid defense there by, I believe that's Vivian Oblivion.
Pushy Tat doing a good catch out the front. And another fall and call.
It is a signature move.
It is.
If you're going to call, you might as well do it with style.
Exactly, and if it works. Okay.
So I believe this is the first jam we've seen today from Evie for the Witches, but up against Nels Bells here for breaking news. It is a bit of a junior skater highlight reel out here, so Nels Bells jamming for breaking news, also featuring double whammy on that lineup, and you have...
who's the other one? I know...
April O'Wheel is also one of our junior skaters
That's
playing
the
for the
one.
Witches today. Evie through with lead for the Witches.
Half a track behind is Nels Bells.
It is great to see the development of our junior skaters. They are such wonderful talents.
Absolutely.
As I say that, that's some wonderful offense provided there by April O'Wheel.
And unfortunately, just as they were going to call off the jam, called a penalty for forearms there, so it's now a power jam to Nels Bells.
Power jam and a 2-minute jam. So there's 30 seconds here for Nels Bells to make the most of this opportunity. Wonderful work up the inside. Oh, caught up the front again by April O'Wheel. Hops over the inside and grabs 4 points.
Beautiful defense though. Very, very nicely done.
Four more points there for Nels Bells as Evie is released from the bin and is back amongst the pack.
Excellent offense there from the Witches.
Oh, big
Splitting that
hit
defense
attempt
up.
at the front
Yeah.
by Florence. Didn't
Almost caught.
Almost. A couple of toe-stop hops on the outside. That's 4 more points there for Nels Bells. Evie navigating her way through the pack. Bit of offensive help there from 351. That's push-up Ra.
Unfortunately, the Witches have lost one of their blockers, their pivot to the box. So there's a 20-point jam to Nels Bells. Beautifully done.
Yeah, it's a big effort there by Breaking News.
8 points pulled out from Evie though, so that's not a bad effort given that they spent half of that one in the box.
Indeed. It's a solid effort.
Absolutely. Temper Tantrum coming up against Cupcake Fairy here.
Oh, we just have a couple of quick track repairs again.
It's always a tricky one to know how to get this tape to stick. It's often a bit dependent on the dust levels, the phase of the moon,
The phase of the moon.
how you're holding your tongue at the time.
And just how aggressive some of these skaters are being with their toe stops on the outside and
Absolutely,
inside lines.
yes. Those jammers, not mentioning any names.
What do you mean? Looks like we're just doing the last little bit on the first straightaway, and then we'll get back underway. So we still have 20 minutes left in this first half, so lots of derby still to come.
Absolutely. While we're waiting, just a quick shout out to Beardcasts. That's our streaming partner for this particular round, who's done the setup and the bits and pieces that I am speaking through to you today. So you get to hear my dulcet tones.
Lovely.
And they're a portable pop-up live streaming service for hire. Sports matches, cookery classes, games to gigs. Beardcasters can come to you and let you reach the world.
Oh, that's smooth. I like that.
I like that.
That's very nice. And when we're doing some big thank yous, one of our most underrated heroes is our medical crew here. That is First Aid Deadly Sports Plus, who support Derby across the year and across many tournaments and events. So they are an Aboriginal-led and LGBTIAQ+ led charity providing high-quality training and first aid services for all. We are, in fact, bringing them to Dragon City Roller Derby for a First Aid Day. We're very excited. So huge, huge thank you to Deadly Sports Plus.
They have been massive supporters of roller derby across Victoria.
They really have. I think we've got like some fans in our First Aid crew now.
I don't blame them.
It's the best sport ever, so neither.
It's true. We are entirely modest and unbiased.
Incredibly.
Cupcake Fairy 55 up against Temper Tantrum 433 as we are underway for Jam 7.
Great sync back there from Breaking News, just trying to contain Cupcake Fairy right off the line. Finding some room on the inside though, can't be contained for long, lead jammer. Awesome defense here from the Witches, just really rotating and coming together.
Temper Tantrum still pushing hard with some good offense from...
That's double whammy.
Double whammy, thank you. As Cupcake Fairy engages the back of the pack. Look at us go. So in sync. Almost through on the inside, but...
Yeah, denied that inside line there, but that was by Dolly and double whammy. Temper Tantrum still fighting up against Great Witch's defense up the front, working on her initial. Does draw a penalty on April O'Wheel and comes through on her initial.
Cupcake Fairy comes, finds a gap and calls it. Beautifully done.
It's a nice jam there by Cupcake Fairy for the Witches. Some much needed points to help bring up that differential.
Still very much anyone's game at this point.
Oh yeah.
Both teams still finding their feet. Wheels? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I think I'm of the opinion that anything within about 30 points is too close to call for Derby.
Always, always. It's just one power jam away.
Indeed. Jackrabbit up for Breaking News with the rumour for the Witches.
We are off for Jam 8. Jackrabbit almost finding the inside there, but Nana Ninetails defending all the way to the line.
Yeah, really good
Meanwhile,
line
the Rumour
coverage.
pushing all the way out the front.
Yeah, really good line coverage by the Witches defence there. Breaking News does come through, giving all team offence, getting Jackrabbit through on their initial.
Half a track behind. As Witches return to their full defensive lineup.
And some laugh and cuddles at the end is what we like to see.
Of course.
Just the 1 point there for each team.
And it looks
Sneaky
like
1 point.
there might have been a late call on Nana Ninetails there, so Witches starting one defender down.
Yeah, a bit of a pack advantage here for Breaking News as they send out Nels Bells as their jammer up against Strawberry Short Skate.
Has been a game that's not particularly penalty heavy so far. Not that I want to call something into being, but Nels Bells pushing through the defence there.
Beautiful work on the outside.
Witches come back for full offence and then back to defence again, reforming beautifully. Strawberry Short Skate. Cupcake Fairy, sorry, still going.
Beautiful work by Nels, ducking underneath the arms of the defensive Witches players. That was brilliant.
Pleasure to watch. It looks like it's been, star pass. Billy Goat Rough.
Now in the bin as the jammer with a low block as a power jam for Nels Bells.
Coming in with a big hit there and a quick little, are you okay?
Yeah.
We hit hard, but we also care.
And these skaters are tough as well. Nels really working up against that Witches defense.
As the News defense tries to catch a goat back there. Never-ending Rory making sure that they will not be goated. Nels Bells calling it.
Yeah, had some beautiful footwork on the inside and a little transition, kept in bounds, called it off, and is giving a power start to Temper Tantrum. So we do have Billy Goat Rough standing in the penalty bin, so they'll have 10 seconds or less before they rejoin the track. So we've got about 10 seconds for Temper Tantrum to make the most of this power start opportunity.
The track that is once again being repaired.
The track loves Corey.
Corey loves the track.
Oh dear. Bit of a toxic relationship, I feel,
I
though.
think so.
The track's not being very nice.
Yeah, no, I think the track is a bit of a clinger, would you say?
Stage 5.
Yeah, okay. That got exactly the look it should have gotten.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
True, yeah. Beard making an excellent point that if it was actually a clinger, we wouldn't have this problem.
So as we do have a small official timeout, we might just go through the rest of the roster for breaking news. We haven't gone through it in completion yet. Have we?
No, we
have?
got through all of it.
I'm just losing my memory.
Right.
I haven't had my coffee yet, Mick. I do apologise.
That's fine, but we can talk about the officials.
We love the officials.
Team
we can't do dead
Zebra and Team Black, who really do make this whole thing go round. So our officials for this game this morning, far too early and far too cold. We've got Bullseye, OG, Ginger Snap, Killer Hertz, Cross Stitcher, Buster Hammy, Abby Normal, Calamity June, Roast Mortem, Muggles, Murderface, Misdemeanor, KDKO, Gary, General Payne, Miss Cray Cray, and Maureen.
That is a pretty amazing referee crew, official crew.
Heck of a lot of experience in that crew for sure.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
All right, track is back together. Looking sticky. What could possibly go wrong? Temper Tantrum up with a power start.
Breaking news, hanging back a little bit, ready to receive the Witches Jammer.
Tenacious G trying to put a little bit of offense in there, doing a good job. As Billy Goat Rough comes in, pushing hard. But a back block, unfortunately, back to the penalty box, back to a power jam for Temper Tantrum.
Still fighting, so lead is still open here for Temper Tantrum, but Witches are just swarming out the front again.
Absolutely, excellent defense from Witches.
Really wonderful sweeping offense there by Breaking News, opening up the inside line for Temper Tantrum to jump through with lead. Here comes the sweep again from Breaking News. Oh, really good
Witches
line coverage there.
Reforming beautifully there. And a return to the track from Billy Goat Rough.
Temper Tantrum
and a
navigating
quick
the
little
chaos.
star pass there. Sneaking it under to the rumour. Very well done. Gone before News knew what to do with it. It's always difficult when you have to defend against two. And a great call off from Temper Tantrum there.
Yeah, that was good clock management as well. Just holding that lead and trying to make sure that while Breaking News has this 33-point lead, they can maintain control of the clock. Really bring down as many seconds as they can while they're in front.
Definitely the way to do it. Every second the opposing team has is more time for them to score.
Exactly. Cupcake Fairy up here with Jack Rabbit.
And they are off. Both jammers hitting the back of the respective tripods.
Oh, wonderful
Cupcake
offense.
Fairy just finding gaps there that I didn't even see, making some magic happen.
Yeah, never-ending Rory there opened up the outside, and then Cupcake Fairy just slipped up the inside, grabbing lead. It was wonderful to watch. Jack Rabbit pushing hard up the front with, again, very strong Witches defense today. Well, every day, I think.
Cupcake Fairy with a nervous moment there, wondering whether they cut the track, but no call. Good to go.
Wheels just on the line, but
That's
not
what
over
you
the
need.
line.
That's what you need.
Oh, beautiful footwork there by Cupcake Fairy. Just finding, again, just a skate's worth of room on the inside line.
Just that little bit of Fred Astaire work. Almost through on the inside, and a fallen call, as we have come to expect.
Yeah, shut down on the inside line that time by Vivian Oblivion, and decides that's enough, I'm already on the ground.
Yeah.
Let's call it here.
There's no real point getting up.
That was a great jam for Cupcake Fairy. That's 10 points to the Witches, much needed 10 points, bringing that points differential back up to 23 if I can count. Which,
you can.
Thank you,
Your
God.
math is mathing. Unfortunately, in the process of that, they have destroyed the jam line.
Oops.
Yeah.
Again, I think
Kids
we're going to
these
need to
days.
get some of these bake sale goodies for our tape track repair crew here.
Absolutely, they are earning it well and truly.
So for those already here, those coming, those watching on the live stream, those arriving in the building, we do have a bake sale today that is being run by the Ballarat Roller Derby League Juniors team, the Mischiefs, with all of their fundraising going towards Border Clash in October. So Border Clash is the largest juniors event on their annual calendar. This year it's being held down in Geelong. I myself am attending. I'm very excited.
I'm also excited to be attending as well. Should be absolutely brilliant 2 days of roller derby. They are indeed still looking for officials, so if you want to get down there and get some really good experience reffing juniors, get amongst it. I can recommend it. Juniors are a heck of a lot of fun.
Oh yes.
To ref. They play their little hearts out, and they are utterly, utterly fearless.
Oh, it's incredible.
It is incredible and slightly terrifying.
Very terrifying.
Absolutely.
But it is a perfect learning opportunity for those wanting to be an official. So if you're not got a lot of experience, a bit nervous to get started, talk to your officials coordinator at your club, message the Border Clash page, and they'll get you started. It's the perfect way to get started in learning how to officiate on and off skates.
Absolutely.
But yeah, make sure you grab some goodies from the bake sale. So they have some vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free sweet and savoury options as well. So something for everyone, and all money going towards the juniors trip to Border Clash. So support Junior Derby because it supports the future of our sport.
And of course, once you finish nibbling on the bake sale, because eat dessert first, for lunch there will be a sausage sizzle in the finest Australian Bunnings tradition. Also with some fundraising towards Border Clash,
Oh, I'm keen. And the coffee cart, which I will be visiting at halftime.
Is that here now?
I hope so.
I sure hope so too.
As the rolling whistle about to get underway, we have Nels Bells up against Evie.
Excellent offense from Nana Ninetails there, but not quick enough to beat Nels Bells through.
Yeah, Evie doing some really sneaky toe-stop work up the inside. Unfortunately didn't quite get lead, but only 30 feet behind. Oh, and a late call there for a back block against Evie as the Witches jammer. So this will be a full 30-second power start for breaking news, and Temper Tantrum is taking that power jam again.
Unfortunately, exactly what the Witches don't want right now. And exactly what News do want.
News setting up on the inside. Looking to
Beautiful
open some
sweep.
gaps.
Temper Tantrum attempting to take advantage, but
Oh,
brought to their
lovely.
knees by a fantastic Witches defense.
Yeah, big drawback there by April O'Wheel. Awesome defense work.
Witches doing their best impression of an amoeba, just reforming and reforming.
April O'Wheel, the last line of defense here, working hard.
And that is lead to Temper Tantrum, having had to push the whole way, which has made that very difficult.
Yeah, it's a big 30-second effort from Temper Tantrum because Evie was
Absolutely.
released from the bin. Temper Tantrum in amongst the pack now, trying to get some points before calling it off. Manages to grab 2.
And 0 points to the Witches. Fantastic defense there, making sure that News couldn't take much advantage of that power jam start.
got volunteers coming down from the benches, from the bleachers. We've got refs coming over trying to get this track put back down. These skaters are just too aggressive with the outside line.
They are. Those toe stops, as soon as they go out, it's bam,
blame the skaters,
and the track
not the
is
tape.
gone. Absolutely.
Yeah, good work, KO.
Get them working.
Absolutely. As if officiating a game isn't hard enough, our officials are now helping repair the track as well. What legends.
Absolutely. No, it's a big old team effort. So while we're doing some track repairs here, I'll have a quick chat about some of the stalls we have. Ooh. So we've got Pineapple Page. Normally they all have a little blurb to go with them, which is a bit disappointing. But no, we've got Pineapple Page, who has a whole bunch of very shiny and quite filthy things with lots of swear words on them.
Yes, I do love Pineapple Page's sticker collection. I'm a big fan.
Many of them are words I cannot say on the live stream or over a microphone, which are my favourite kind of words.
Perfect.
Hey Rainbow as well, which I haven't seen before. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. And there's the rolling whistle reforming. Jackrabbit up against Cupcake Fairy, both pushing really hard to start with. And that is lead to Jackrabbit sneaking through. Cupcake Fairy sneaking around the outside line there. Good nod from Maureen saying it's good to go. Jackrabbit with a quick defensive call, denying any points and snagging two of their own. Beautifully done.
Really smart work here by Breaking News, obviously grabbing lead Jammer Health, but then also getting amongst that pack, quickly grabbing points and just edging out that lead bit by bit and denying the Witches, keeping them scoreless, as many gems as possible, and just pushing out that lead as much as they can. It's very smart, quick gameplay.
More track repairs happening. And that is a 28-point differential now. They've pushing it out just gently.
Just gently.
Oh, hey, the next stall holder is Dragon City Roller Derby. Who are those?
Oh my God. So Dragon City Roller Derby, as someone who travelled with our merch coordinator this morning, and we'll have t-shirts, we have stickers, we have badges, we have hoodies, we have beanies. Big fan of the beanies as I'm modelling currently. Scarves. So make sure you support your team as we get back underway with the Rumour and Nell's Bells back in the action.
The Rumour all the way around the outside there, snagging, oh, not snagging the lead, yes, snagging lead, sorry, but sitting behind Nell's Bells. Rumour looking back to the bench, wondering, do I, yeah.
That was actually
We better call it.
Very smart move from the bench. So we're waiting for their last blocker to be released from the bin. So we had one blocker for the Witches still standing in that bin. As soon as that blocker was released, the jam was called, so they have a full lineup.
Got to hatch that egg.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, we've got Cupcake Fairy up against Temper Tantrum. Full defensive lineups from both. There's the 5-second call. Both defensive lineups shifting into offense. Cupcake Fairy finding their way through. Temper Tantrum recycled. And Cupcake Fairy sporting even, oh, spectacular little knee fall there. That was great work from Temper Tantrum. And a great work to evading the defense there as well.
That was some serious airtime by Temper Tantrum. I was very impressed.
Got to make sure those knee pads are doing their work.
Absolutely.
Oh, big hit. Coming through.
Cupcake Fairy navigating the chaos. 4 more points for the Witches.
And excellent offense from News, making sure the Temper Tantrum can sneak through, making gaps, making gaps.
Oh, another big hit there. I think that's never-ending Rory.
Fantastic, solid defense.
Really, really nicely done. Some offensive help there coming in by Tenacious V, trying to help Temper Tantrum. Split pack call, just forcing the Witches to drop a player there, opening up the inside line for Temper Tantrum to come through.
And Cupcake Fairy calling that one.
So a productive jam there for both teams. That's a 12-point jam there for the Witches, 8 points still grabbed by Breaking News.
The Witches just aiming to whittle down that points differential. That's how it's done, slowly but surely.
Indeed, so they've still got 7.5 minutes left of half one and a whole other half.
Absolutely, it's still anyone's.
Ooh, it's still too close.
Jackrabbit up against Evie. Once again, they are off. Jackrabbit looking to sneak around the inside, denied by Nato Nine Tails.
Oh, lovely work there by Nato Nine Tails. Opening up some room for Evie to come through, grab lead.
Beautifully done.
Jack about half a track behind, chasing down also through on their initial. Nato Nine Tails splitting up that Breaking News. And getting a high block penalty drawn there on Vivian Oblivion. Just dropping that defensive player, allowing Evie to come through, grabbing 4 points for the Witches. Jackrabbit in amongst the pack, also scoring points for Breaking News.
Evie attempting a sneak down the outside, but wisely choosing to recycle. It looks like it was just over the line. Oh, an amazing bit of work there from Dolly, doing just a little wrap around, making some offense happen. Jackrabbit not quite able to take advantage. Evie around for another 4 points, really taking, well, they're taking full advantage of this one.
It's a very tight pack over there on the first turn. Done a full lap of the track now.
We have done a full lap. Evie finding gaps. We can't see much of what's happening from over here, but I'm assuming it's all happening. And a good bit of whip it there from Jack. Bringing it round. Evie just really letting this jam run, making sure they're getting the maximum points. Jackrabbit almost making it, but denied forcefully by Tenacious V.
That was great line defense by Tenacious V.
Absolutely. And there is full time for that jam. And as we said, all it takes is one good jam and suddenly things have changed quite a lot. So we're now at 60 versus 74, 14 points the differential.
That is very close. It's a really good game. They're very tightly matched teams, both with strong defense and offering a lot of offensive help to their jammers. These jammers can take the most advantage of the gaps that are presented to them.
Absolutely. Nels Bells up against Cupcake Fairy.
Oh, 2 quick penalties called for 2 of the Witches blockers.
No, I think that was just 2 of them reporting. They were getting a little bit excited.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, Nels Bells through. Cupcake Fairy coming around over half a track behind.
Nels Bells engaging that Witches tripod now, but being thoroughly caught behind. That is April O'Wheel and Nicholas Rage.
Managing to snag 2 points there before Witches could hit the back of the pack. Once again, beautiful defensive play. Okay, forming up for News is Temper Tantrum up against the Rumour for the Witches.
Pack advantage here for Breaking News as well, as Witches still have their pivot in the bin. Rumour pushing up the back of that pack, finding some room on the inside, but it is Temper Tantrum who steals lead for Breaking News.
A little bit of jammer on jammer action there. Temper Tantrum calling it ahead of time.
A wise move, as the rumour never shies away from a bit of jammer on jammer action.
It's true.
Fun to watch, not fun sometimes to engage in.
I was intimidated from here, yeah.
So a smart call there by Temper Tantrum, not risking any points bleed there and just calling it off.
Very smart. Jack Rabbit coming up against...
Strawberry Short Skate, I believe.
Thank you, there you go.
I recognise
Strawberry's hiding behind Jack just to annoy us, obviously.
Obviously. I can see the leg warmers, which is a dead giveaway.
Smart.
I'm a big fan of
They
strawberries.
are extremely fashion.
Oh, gorgeous.
So while we're waiting, do you want to have a little chat about some of the other stall holders?
Oh, yes, so we also have some clay creations by Deb over in our little marketplace. You can go check out once we reach half time. We are back underway. Couple of tumbles taken there by both jammers. Back on their feet.
Short skate looking for that inside line, but denied. As
Packs come quite tight together on the first apex.
everyone getting real squished in together, but short skate finding a gap. And Jack Rabbit not even quarter of a track behind.
Yeah, the race is on.
Absolutely. Pack shifting, stopping. Almost a fallen call.
Some excellent work on the outside line there by Jack Rabbit.
Short skate trying to go all the way around the outside, almost made it. Denied by Flo.
As Jack is drawn back by April O'Wheel, who's doing some wonderful defense this game today. Nuclear Force out now with the drawback on Strawberry Short Skate. This is just recycle after recycle for our jammers here. This proves the quality of the defense as both teams are really quite flexible, reforming, coming back together as both teams have dedicated offense sent in. So it's getting a bit messy, but the defense is still coming together and working very well.
Absolutely, despite that, what is some really solid offense from both teams. It's great to see such high quality roller derby.
Well, it is semi-finals, you'd hope to see it.
This is true.
Jack Rabbit pushing at the front, gets some offensive help by Elemental, comes through with 4 points.
There. Short skate almost making it past Flo, but a quick denial as it is called off.
It is common though, you think you're out and then Florence the Machine appears and you just, yeah.
Speaking of intimidating, yeah.
So 4 points apiece there, bringing the Witches to 64 points, just 16 points behind Breaking News on 80. Again, is my math correct?
Your math is mathing.
Thank God.
It's a little bit frightening, actually. Yeah.
Maybe I should just do math when I haven't had coffee. Maybe that's the secret.
And we're off. Speaking of math, it is jam 21. It's been a lot of little quick jams. Strawberry Short Skate pushing, or is it the rumour?
That's the rumour pushing.
That's the rumour, thank you. I thought it was going to be the rumour through first, but no. Nels Bells sneaking through on the inside.
Trying to get away from the rumour, who was, again, not afraid of that jammer on jammer action. So Nels trying to stay ahead there.
As the pack starts to shift and move.
Oh, beautiful work.
Nels doing a quick little bounce through the pack like a pinball and calling.
Yeah, just found the slightest little open room in the middle there. Got, that is 3 points there to bring us to half-time. There's the rolling whistle.
So says the rolling whistle.
I think I summoned it.
Spoke it into being. Fantastic. Well, thank you for being with us for the first period of the first game. We'll be back in about 14 minutes.
We look forward to seeing you then.
Okay, and we are back on for period 2. We've got Temper Tantrum and
The Rumour, jamming for the
Rumour
Witches.
sneaking away there. Both jammers stuck in the back of their respective tripods. Ooh, a big recycle
tumble.
and a bit of a slip onto the butt there. That one always hurts.
Rumour fighting hard, does manage to outmaneuver Florence the Machine there, grabs lead jammer status for the Witches.
Doing a sneaky little wrap around. Temper Tantrum almost getting through, but running straight into what looks like Billy Goat Rough. Big defense.
Oh, and just denied on the inside line there by Never Ending Rory.
And called off by the Rumour there.
Four points there collected by the Rumour for the Witches. Keeping breaking news scoreless in that first jam of our second half as we were rocking out.
And a Witches score that we're not going to laugh about because we're adults.
Cupcake Fairy jamming up against Jack Rabbit. Let's hope Witches get some points. We can stop giggling about it. Both jammers pushing hard. Cupcake Fairy working at the front of the pack.
Pack's starting to stretch out a little bit.
Everyone's back up and skating, pushing hard. Jack's found some room on the inside, comes through with lead jammer status for breaking news.
Cupcake Fairy also coming through. Both jammers working very hard. Defensive play from both teams once again. Very strong.
Calls it off, but is getting a late penalty drawn there for breaking news jammer Jack Rabbit. So
Bit of a cut track on the inside. I think that toe stop just went over the line.
Yep. So still managing to grab 2 points before the cut track was called, but it will be a full 30-second power start, and they've given that to the Rumour for the Witches.
News starting right up at the top of the pivot line there, aiming to give as little ground as possible.
Witches coming through, looking for the sweep, kind of offer Rumour some help. Super effective, nice quick lead there for the Rumour.
Big sneak around the outside there. As the pack continues to move up, News trying to deny those points.
Oh, beautiful shirt whip off Natto Ninetails for the Rumour there. Is called at the front by, that's Nuclear Force out and Florence the Machine. But, and then a lovely transition, some one-footed backwards skating. Beautiful.
Love that. Jack Rabbit now back into the back of the pack, looking for that initial.
Rumour back in amongst the pack, looking to score some more points. Oh, finds just a toe stop's worth of room, hops over the butt of the defending player.
Toe stop is all you need.
Indeed.
Jack Rabbit just continuing to run into defender after defender. Big hits from the Witches.
Yeah, really impressed with the Witches' defence. This whole first half and leading into the second as well. They're just reforming and just waterfalling very effectively.
And very, very solid every time. Some really good solo jamming.
Jack working hard at the back, has stashed the helmet cover and
a
passed
star
it.
pass. There it is, off to Florence the Machine, just in time
And
for it to be called off. Oof, a 12-point jam for the Witches there, bringing it within 4 points.
That is what we like to see. This is lovely, close roller derby. 4 points in it as we go into our second half. So still super close, anyone's game. And we'll just see who can make the most of this second half here. We do have Strawberry Short Skate now jamming for the Witches up against Nels Bells for breaking news. And again, a big suck back from the Witches defense onto Nels, trying to minimize any run up that she could possibly get. And trap her into that tripod as quickly as possible.
Nels being a very jukey jammer, the more you can shut them down, make sure that they can't move. And that is a cut track to Nels Bells, unfortunately.
Yeah, there was a good penalty drawn there by April O'Wheel with the run back, calling the cut on Nels Bells. So power jam opportunity here for Strawberry Short Skate and the Witches, hoping to maybe put them into the lead for the first time this game.
News losing a blocker as Short Skate comes around into lead jammer.
Witches coming through looking for that team offense. Oh, big hit there by Dolly.
Great work on the outside, making sure that line was not available. Bit of a sweep from the Witches, beautifully done.
Nels Bells back on track now, looking for that initial.
One of the slowest, gentlest sweeps I've ever seen. It was just...
It really was. It was very calculated.
It was. Very polite.
Big run back there on Nels Bells, still looking on that initial. Oh, just slips underneath, pushy tail on the outside, comes through on that initial pass.
Nels Bell's very, very good at finding as low as it gets. Managing to sneak under the defence there.
Would you look at that? Witches are in the lead. They have taken the lead. That is 88 points to the Witches, 85 points to Breaking News. Super tight derby here for the first game of our semi-final round.
Fantastic to see. And a quick timeout to black. So we get to chill out for a minute, literally and figuratively. Just going to go through some more of the stall holders while we wait. We've got So Neurodivergent. We do love a good pun name here in Derby. I don't know if you've noticed.
So good. Kira Hudson is also here. I've just had a look at their stall, selling some tufted rugs, some handmade items, a bit of a spoopy gothic vibe over there. I was very into it. They had some cool little knickknacks and jewellery as well.
Nice. Too spoopy?
Too spoopy.
A skeleton is inside you.
Indeed. And Nightmare Active as well. Also walked past their stall during halftime, selling some gothic and inclusive activewear.
Love that.
Looked like you could do some semi-customization as well. We'll confirm that one, but they had some very cool designs on the racks there.
Sounds very tempting and dangerous in the best possible way.
Perfect combination, really.
This is what we love. And the final one on our list is Potatoes Gems, which I am really curious to hear what that one is.
I know, I'll have to go searching
for them. It sounds delicious.
It sounds amazing. It's making me really hungry.
It sounds like a good post-derby snack. I wonder if they're actually the kind of gems that you cannot nibble on.
Perhaps, perhaps.
More track repairs.
Good work, Corey.
Go, Corey, go.
Thank you, Ballarat, for maintaining the track in
Absolutely.
this first game. All right, rolling whistle. We are about to get back underway. We have 23 minutes in our second period with Temper Tantrum jamming for Breaking News up against Evie for the Witches.
Both teams coming right back to the line, trying to make sure that there's no room to start, but Temper Tantrum finding a way around the outside there. Wasting no time whatsoever.
Big recycle there on Evie, drawn all the way back to the first straightaway as Temper Tantrum re-engages the pack, looking to score some points.
Witches losing a blocker to a penalty as Temper Tantrum comes through for a scoring pass. Evie still working hard, looking for that initial. News giving absolutely no spaces in their defence.
Really well done there by Tenacious V, shutting down the inside line. Oh, well done there by Temper Tantrum, just slicing through the arms of those defending players, forcing them to drop the arms to not call a multiplayer. That's smart jamming.
Bit of offence now.
And again, Temper Tantrum navigating the chaos, 4 more points for Breaking News. Evie's still working up against Breaking News' defence in this pack. Has taken off the star.
Quick
and that
star
is
pass there, beautifully done.
Beautiful star pass. That's Tornado Ninetails, who's the new jammer for the Witches. Tried to take up the outside, but unfortunately found Florence the Machine instead. Turning into a really good jam here for breaking news. Temper Tantrum doing a lot of really great work.
This time recycled again by Nuclear Force Out. Through this time, Nana Ninetails for their initial. And called.
So now
fantastic jam from Temper Tantrum. 20 points.
Well, I think that team timeout really must have been some kind of pep talk happening over at the breaking
I reckon
news bench.
something clicked.
Well, they saw that they had lost their lead and got very upset and decided to make a point. So that's a very, very handy 20-point jam there by Temper Tantrum for breaking news.
Cupcake Fairy versus Jackrabbit this time.
And the truck repair break.
We know it and we love it. Now, I have been reliably informed that the marvellous Nick from Deadly Sports, it is their birthday today, which we're not going to get very excited about that, but they have requested that if you want to give them a gift, make it a donation to Deadly Sports Plus.
That's a happy, happy birthday indeed.
Absolutely. Jackrabbit almost getting recycled there, but cleverly getting their hips back on track before Never Ending Rory can push them all the way back. Meanwhile, out the front, Vivian Oblivion slowing Cupcake Fairy down as best they can.
Beautiful bridging out by breaking news as well, giving Vivian Oblivion as much time as possible to hold back Cupcake Fairy. Fortunately, you can't hold cups for long.
No, it's only a matter of slowing them down. Whoop. Some tumbles there. Jack still working hard, almost losing it onto their butt from a big hit.
Yeah, some of these Witches blockers you run into and they just don't move. Then
No,
you just
it's very rude, isn't it?
It's so rude. Vivian Oblivion again, the last line of defense.
Yeah.
This looks familiar. Again, forced to relinquish due to the no pack being called. Jackrabbit still working very, very hard up against Pushy Tat and Billy Goat Rough at the front there.
Great truck and trailer defense there from Pushy Tat and Billy.
Double whammy getting amongst it, trying to open up the space, and has taken the star pass. Double whammy
Nicely
is your new
done.
jammer for breaking news.
Snagging their initial pass. And there's the call for Cupcake Fairy. Beautifully done from Witches there. 6-point jam.
Still
Once again,
super close.
Sorry. I'm getting a little bit too close to the microphone there. Once again, just whittling that lead back.
So with under 20 minutes left to go, we still have some excellent competitive derby. The rumour now jamming up for the Witches with Nell's Bells for breaking news.
Only 11 points the difference. Nell's Bell's running into a brick wall there.
Yeah, bouncing right off the Witches tripod.
Fantastic burrito work there from Evie.
Oh.
Not enough to slow Nels down though.
Beautiful work by Nell's Bells, just finding a little bit of room up the inside of the apex, coming through with lead.
Half a track behind is the rumour. Oh, and a beautiful sneak around Nana Ninetails there.
Everyone seems to be getting up, which is great to see. We don't like to see injuries around. And we're heading back to benches.
Looks like the track is still okay for now. For now.
For most part.
A shrug from Corey.
Strawberry Short Skate up here with Temper Tantrum as we get back underway. Again, Witches taking that back line and sucking back on the breaking news jammers.
Excellent offense there from Dolly, just giving it a little bit of annoyance to the tripod, and that's enough for them to sneak through and get lead. Strawberry short skate, still working hard up against a very solid defensive line. Even with a bunch of offense.
Temper Tantrum back amongst the pack now, scoring points for Breaking News. Newsy is doing as much as they can to keep the Witches blockers apart.
And Shoreby short skate through for an initial. Temper Tantrum calling it ahead of time.
And grabbing all 4 points as well.
Beautifully done. That pops their lead out to 113 to 94, which I believe is...
Oh, don't make me do math again.
Is it 19?
That's 19 points.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Let's go with that. If we're wrong, don't tell us.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody in the comment section will tell us, I'm sure. I don't think we have the live stream up, do we?
I've just had the idea.
I don't know if anybody is going to be keen enough to be up and watching the live stream at this early in the morning.
We never know, we do have some committed Derby fans out there.
We do. We've got some committed Derby fans here, actually. Shout out to the crowd.
Woo!
Going, woo! The crowd goes mild.
I would get the live stream up. Unfortunately, here in Daylesford, we have 1 bar of reception.
I might be able to do a little better. Let's see how we go.
Isn't Australian internet and data the best?
We love it. I've got 2 bars, so what could possibly go wrong?
All right, as we're looking to get back underway, we have Evie up against Jack Rabbit, which is taking that back line again, sucking back on Jack. Tenacious V coming in, looking to offer some help. Lead is still open, both gemmers working out the front. Evie has popped through first, grabbing lead for the Witches. Witches defense doing a really good job of coming back together at the front of the pack, letting Breaking News move around them.
Okay, we do have the live stream up. It looks like there's 15 people there. Well, 15 including me, so make that 14. But Katie Watson on the live stream asking if somebody can invent a good track tape.
If there is one, we'd love to know.
Oh mate, you would make an absolute fortune. Something that sticks well enough.
A powerful offense help there by Never Ending Rory.
But not so well as to damage the surface. Tricky balance.
Jack Rabbit still working hard, trying to get through. Has stashed the star.
News losing a blocker. Jack Rabbit taking advantage of the general chaos and confusion to sneak through. As
and a well-timed call off there. Evie having grabbed all 4 points of the Witches, an 8-point jam, bringing the differential to not much.
11 points.
11 points.
I mean, you are technically correct. It is not much.
You could not tell. I have not done maths since high school. I went into the arts. Another official timeout here. I think just the usual track maintenance here is giving the teams a little bit of breathing room as we go into the final quarter of our games. We have 14 and a half minutes left to go, 11 points in it. Super close game here.
Genuinely anybody's game, which is exactly what we want to see from a semi-final.
Absolutely. So, from my understanding, this is the winner of this game will move on to play for 3rd place in our finals.
You know far better than I haven't actually looked at the lineups.
I think that's correct. And then I
Sure.
believe the next game, which will be against the South Sea Krakens and Pivot City Rangers, is the other game for the 3rd place position in the finals.
Wonderful.
Math. So yeah, high stakes here to try and get a chance in our finals in Geelong to play for 3rd place and get a spot on the podium. So lots to play for as we get back underway.
We've got Cupcake Fairy up against Nels Bells. Nels Bells pushing real hard.
super hard, trying to find some room around Witches' defense.
Witches' defense giving absolutely nothing.
Not an inch.
They managed to squish the tripod up against the other tripod, but reformed beautifully out the front.
Nels Bell's trying to come around to the front, but getting caught by former Team Australia teammate April O'Wheel. How friends become enemies so quickly.
April O'Wheel going for the recycle, but Nels Bell's already well and truly out in front. And we're just going to pause the stream for the moment.
So again, as we have our skaters returning to benches, a big thank you to our long-time supporters, Deadly Sports Plus First Aid crew. Your work is so appreciated by everyone in our community. We're so grateful to have you every round. We will just do a couple more track repairs as we go get ready for the rolling whistle, which I've summoned once again. And our teams are taking back to the track ready to get gameplay back underway.
13 and a half minutes left in this period, 11 points between them. Really, really could go anyone's way at this point. Full defensive lineups for both teams as the Rumour and Temper Tantrum both attempt to squeeze past various defence.
Rumour getting lovely offense there by Natto Ninetails, coming through with lead jammer status.
Temper Tantrum, on the other hand, getting recycled.
Yes,
really solid defence from the Witches.
Yeah, it was a great run back there by Push Up Ra. And that's 4 points there for the Rumour, having come through and also got a penalty drawn on one of the breaking news blockers. Just working on that very small points differential on that scoreboard with every scoring pass. Temper Tantrum almost through, but denied on the inside. Oh, is through.
Are out of play, so Temper Tantrum cleverly taking advantage of that. The Rumour calling it before News could get any points.
Getting 2 more on that second scoring part. 3 more, I apologise.
3 more, there you go. 7 points to the Rumour. 113 to 109 now. I think even I can do that math. That looks like 4 points to me.
That looks like 4 points to me as well. So 1 scoring pass in the game as we have 12 minutes left. I would not have put money on either team because I could not tell you who will take this game away.
Absolutely. Could easily go either way. It could come down to the final jam. Maybe. Just to really, really mess with everyone, we'll actually get an overtime jam.
Oh, wouldn't that be special?
Or have I already spoken into being? I'm sorry. I've jinxed it now.
Oh, I'd hate to see more derby. Oh, no.
That would be awful.
Be awful.
Definitely not what we're here for.
So again, lots to play for. Third place position in our grand final for the winner of this game.
Absolutely.
12 minutes left to go. Official timeout. 4 points in it. The Witches have worked extremely hard. Haven't been down from a 40-point differential in the first half. They have not once looked like giving up. They've come back and fought for every point and done so. Both teams have presented just beautiful defense all day. Really fluid, really dynamic, and the offensive help for their jammers has been spot on all game.
Fantastic to watch.
Can see warming up behind them as well, our next game, which is Pivot City Rangers up against the South Sea Kraken. So there is more derby still to come all day worth of derby. And I heard a rumour, not the rumour, but a rumour, that the coffee van has been setting up outside.
Ooh.
I have got my fingers and toes crossed. They are very frozen, but they are crossed. That at the end of this game, I'll be able to go get some caffeine, as will all of our wonderful supporters and fans in the stands. But let me go first. I'm really needing a coffee.
It's a mighty, mighty need.
Thank you, thank you. It'll help me play better later.
It's true.
Yeah.
Once you pee first, obviously.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of course. Yeah. It's a given.
Of course.
I just want to give a couple of shout outs as well on our roster here for breaking news, as I know we do have a couple of very new skaters to Bowding. Not their first game, as they were so privileged to have come to Dragon City Roller Derby in the weeks previous and played against our Steamrollers. But their first game for breaking news is... sorry, if I can get my roster in front of me. So Nels Bell's first time playing was breaking news. It's also Tenacious G's first time playing for breaking news from memory, and then also Darth Vader's playing today. So it's great to see the development of Westside and also breaking news, seeing these players come through the modified contact system, debut as Westside players, as breaking news players, and it just proves the growth of Derby, and also the junior players that are aging up and now playing adult full contact. It's great to see. That is the rolling whistle, about to get back underway with Strawberry Short Skate and Jackrabbit.
Witches with the blocker advantage. Not that it's giving anybody any assistance, it's...
No, Witches really... Oh, beautiful work by Jack. Unfortunately, just ran into Billy Goat Rough right at the end.
Nuclear Force out, still trying to put some offense in there, but April O'Wheel in the meantime doing a big recycle. Jack pushing hard as Strawberry Short Skate at the front, still pushing hard against a very solid defence as well.
Yeah, these packs have just come all the way back together again right on that first apex. Right, well, we can't see what's going on.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. Yeah, Corey making sure that they're as wide as possible. They are a very good blocker in that respect. Did I save it? Sort of. Strawberry Short Skate through for the lead as Jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit's still working hard.
Yeah, bouncing, pushing every which way. Some very jukey and then pushy jammers. Jackrabbit sneaking around the outside there despite a solid defensive work from April O'Wheel. And there's the call from Strawberry Short Skate. Snagging 2 points for the Witches. It's now within 2 points.
2-point game. We got 111 for the Witches up against 113 for breaking news. This is as tight as Derby gets. Very, very good to watch. I'm glad we've got the best seats in the house here, Mick.
Absolutely. Not the warmest seats in the house, but the best.
But the best, yes.
And we are now down to almost halfway through the second period. No, sorry.
Over.
2/3. Now my math has failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've caught it from me. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Very contagious. Okay, we've got the rumour up against what looks like Nels Bells. Nice. I'm getting the nods from my co-commentator here. I guess I'm getting it right.
Absolutely. Oh, beautiful work there by Nuclear Force out, drawing Rumour to the back of the pack. Never-ending Rory coming through with some massive offense.
making sure people stay offended. The rumour in the meantime out the front has managed to squeeze and push their way through. And Nels Bells coming through about a half a track behind.
Which is trying to keep breaking news apart as much as possible.
Rumour calling it from the outside, getting just 1 point, but News also snagging 1 point.
Yeah, it's a good little point steal from Nels Bells, keeping the pressure on and keeping the points differential to just 2 points.
All you have to do is get those hips past.
Absolutely. So Cupcake Fairy now jamming for the Witches up against Temper Tantrum.
And some more track repairs.
This is a full-time gig today, so...
It genuinely is. Not just a full-time gig, but it looks like it's got about 3 or 4 people on it.
Right, track repair business. Damn.
Business.
But it's good to see the teamwork all coming in to make sure that these short breaks to repair the track are as short as possible so we can keep the gameplay flowing.
Quick little shout out to Ra from Social Grind Media, who is doing a bit of photography today on the outside there.
We see you, Ro, and we love your photos.
Hey! The commentators calling down from above.
Oh, and speaking of
Disembodied
photos,
voices that we are.
Oh, yes. Speaking of photography, I will come back to it, but do check out Hawkeye's Facebook page for the Faces of Roller Derby book. The Kickstarter campaign will be starting shortly. Do support that campaign so we can get the books up and running, because I certainly want a copy of mine.
Absolutely. Whoa, big push out there from Billy Goat Ruff, making sure the Temper Tantrum does not take that inside line. Meanwhile, Cupcake Fairy has snagged lead jammer.
Temper Tantrum still working at the back of that pack there. Found some room on the outside, but unfortunately is getting called for a cut track penalty.
So that's a power jam to Cupcake Fairy, and the Witches, just what News do not want right now, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's a bit of divine timing for the Witches here. This is exactly what they need right now.
Hopefully the Witches can shut down both the offense and the defense.
Breaking News doing a wonderful job of really slowing that pack down to an absolute stop.
Witches losing a blocker to a back block.
So the best thing you can do as a defensive team with a power jam, if you can slow that jammer down and stop that momentum as much as you can,
Absolutely.
It's the most effective way to do it. Oh, wonderful work by Cupcake Fairy, finding a bit of a toast-up run up the inside.
Cupcake Fairy, well known for being twinkling on their toe stops well and truly. Temper Tantrum sneaking down the inside with a beautiful work for their initial pass as Cupcake Fairy comes through for another scoring pass.
Being told from the bench to keep running it. They want those points. Awesome work here by Cupcake Fairy. 12 points so far and still 30 seconds left in this jam.
Temper Tantrum almost making it across for that inside line, but denied as Cupcake Fairy hits the back of a very determined News offense. Defense, sorry.
And calling it off there. And everyone's heading back to their bench, so we like to see. So massive effort there by Cupcake Fairy. That's a 15-point jam. 3 points still grabbed by Temper Tantrum for breaking news. So this is now a 10-point game in favour of the Witches.
Witches managing to sneak ahead for the second time this game. They've just been quietly following.
Biding their time, and they're really taking the momentum into the last 7 minutes of this game, which is when you want the momentum to build for your team.
Although they have decided that this is a good point for a timeout. So not only a bit of momentum, but also just the chance to catch your breath.
Absolutely. Talk about the game plan, focus on the basics, the things that you want to work on, what you're going to do. And just wiggle out some of the nerves that might be happening with 7 minutes left of a very, very close derby match.
Absolutely. It's a tight game, and there's nothing like getting the adrenaline running for a bit of a tight game, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Oh, and as we just finished these track repairs, we do have the first jam today from Dolly for breaking news.
Woo!
Dolly been doing a wonderful job as a blocker so far this game, but is a very well-known jammer amongst the Derbyverse, so it's good to see her with the star on her helmet.
Absolutely. Captain on the shoulder, star on the helmet, star of the show in every respect.
We do, just an angel in human form, really.
Got a bit of a shout out for news from Teresa. From, that's Go News from Says and Tez.
Ha! Nice.
Mate.
Good to see some support on the live stream.
Absolutely.
Do keep the comments flooding in on the live stream
I was going to say,
as well.
we will read them out as long as they're fit to be read out.
Exactly. And also...
Keep it family friendly.
Absolutely. A lot of teams and skaters do go back and re-watch these games, so it's good to see how much support is pouring in on the live stream when you go back and re-watch the games for educational purposes. Looks like track is looking gorgeous, as is our track repair team.
Bit of an
What a fabulous
exhaustive
bunch.
thumbs up from Corey there. We'll take it.
That is the rolling whistle here. We're about to get back underway. Yes, with Evie and Dolly up to jam.
7 minutes to go. Coming into jam 15 of period 2.
Oh, beautiful footwork there by Dolly. Evie, however, finding some room, grabbing lead jammer status.
The Witches defense just reforming beautifully around Dolly there. Evie finding a gap that I didn't even know was there.
Indeed.
Very solid defense from News. Meanwhile, Dolly through on their initial. Evie looking for that inside line, not quite getting there.
Yeah, good work there by Raw Power.
And a defensive call off, beautifully done.
2 points collected there by Evie and the Witches, moving that lead out to 12 points.
Yeah, 12 points, yeah.
God.
You can hear the gears clanking over here as we try to math.
Oh. It's a bit rusty in the old math brain, I think.
Oh, you and me both, mate.
All right, Cupcake Fairy back out with Jack Rabbit.
Once again, both jammers straight into the back of tripods that are giving absolutely no quarter whatsoever.
The Witches' defense has been incredibly successful with that grabbing the back line and sucking back. They've been doing it consistently all game and just effectively trapping jammers with no momentum from the whistle.
There's a real art to the timing of that one.
Oh, yeah.
Cupcake Fairy doing some enormous pushing out the front there, stretching out the News. And that's a star pass, so we've got double whammy as the jammer now.
More room up the inside there for Cupcake Fairy. 4 more points for the Witches.
Finding gaps no matter where they are.
Again, every time you think you've dropped one defender from the Witches, one more appears in front of you. This waterfalling defense is incredibly effective.
Heartbreaking to jam against. Cupcake Fairy doing another fallen call.
That one was particularly stylish. Yeah, with the layout and
I was going to say, one of my French girls style thing.
So 8 points collected there by Cupcake Fairy.
Pushing the lead out to 20 points to the Witches now.
4.5 minutes left to go. Still one big jam away. I wouldn't count out breaking news just yet.
Definitely not. And this is definitely when you really see the caliber of each team. Both teams getting to the end of their tether. They're both exhausted. The adrenaline rush has well and truly worn off at this point.
Ooh, yeah, you got to dig deep for this last 4 minutes.
Absolutely. And both teams will have been playing their hearts out.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing left on track at the end of games like this. Oh, and some wiggles from the Witches in the middle.
Spirit fingers.
Yeah. That's one way to get out the nerves. Wiggle it out. Rolling whistle. And the Rumour up with Nell's Bells.
Two very strong jammers. Nell's Bells wasting absolutely no time.
Rumour using that power, trying to muscle the way through at the front of the pack there. Rumour, a very strong jammer.
And that is lead to the Rumour. Beautifully pushed. Meanwhile, Nana Ninetails doing a good recycle there as Nell's Bells once again hits the back of that pack.
Nato Ninetails offering some offensive help, opening up a line. Beautifully done, 4 points for the Rumour and the Witches.
Meanwhile, Nell's Bells has snagged around that outside line. Beautifully done. Coming through for their initial pass. Cupcake doing a quick little defensive play.
And team timeout called here by Scottish, the bench crew for breaking news.
Just trying to break that momentum a little bit. It's 5 points to the Witches, 142 to 117 now, with 3 minutes 20 to go.
Oh my goodness me.
It's still anyone's game at this point.
So the breaking news
could quite easily get a power jam.
Absolutely. They really need to get a quick lead here in these last few jams and really make the most of it.
Absolutely.
Witches have timed this push right at the end incredibly well, and it really is momentum shifts in Derby.
It is. It's very much a psychological game. That being said, though, News have really proven that they can pull that kind of thing out of the bag. So
oh, yeah.
Would not surprise me if that's what they do. We've still got a couple of jams in it.
Absolutely. So despite the fact there are some newer skaters on the breaking news teams, they are headed by a lot of experience.
Absolutely. Makes a big difference.
Oh, absolutely it does. So, Witches sending out Strawberry Short Skate and Dolly back with the star for the breaking news.
We are off for Jam 18 of period 2. Dolly wasting absolutely no time, straight down the inside, beautifully done with a little wrap around.
Yeah, awesome work there by Dolly. It's exactly what breaking news needed.
And that is a cut track to Strawberry Short Skate. Speaking of exactly what News need.
I think you've summoned that too, Mick.
Yeah, wow. Okay, now it is up to the Witches to try and slow Dolly down as much as you can, but it's a difficult ask.
4 points there for Dolly.
Strong skaters.
Oh, wonderful work there by Never Ending Rory, denying Dolly on the outside, killing some of that penalty time for Strawberry Short Skate.
Absolutely. News trying to create as much chaos in the Witches' defence as possible. April O'Wheel with a big multi-lane hit there.
Lovely work.
Massive recycle as Short Skate returns to the track.
And calling it there with 3 points. So that's a 7-point jam for Dolly and breaking news. And with 2 minutes left of our game.
18 points the difference if my math is mathing.
Yeah, I was just going to talk while Mick did the calculations for us there.
As long as my calculations weren't too loud.
Rumour up with temper tantrum for what could be the final jam. We might get a couple more, who knows?
I think we've got another timeout by the looks of things. I think it's an official review used as a timeout.
Ah, clever.
Very clever.
Yeah, because otherwise I was going to have to run in and see what the hubbub was all about, but...
The goss, the sitch, the steel.
I do like the hot gossip right off the press.
It's true. The breaking news, you might say, yeah.
Nice, very nice.
Look, that's as good as the jokes get. It's all downhill from here.
Indeed.
Fair warning.
So, a minute 51 left on the clock. A timeout used as official review used as a timeout, I should say.
I reckon we could fit 4 more jams in there if you were really quick.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Witches still have timeouts to use as well, so we could have a couple more jams here. It's hard to tell, but again,
Very much so.
18 points the difference with mixed math, and Rumour and Temper Tantrum up here.
Still anybody's. Both News and Witches have shown that they can really take a major, major advantage.
Oh,
Bit of jammer on jammer action for the Rumour. Beautifully done. And snags the lead as well.
That was very clever there by the Rumour, just pushing out Temper Tantrum on the inside and forcing a run back and grabbing lead for the Witches.
The Witches losing a blocker, but now it is a power jam for the Rumour. Exactly what News did not want.
This is a wonderful, and it appears it was the wrong, work up the inside there, denied by now 09 Tails. Rumour takes advantage of the chaos, sneaks up the inside, 4 more points. Rumour doing some wonderful pushing up the front there. Found nuclear
News
force
defense.
out.
Yeah, I was going to say the News defense doing a beautiful work. Reforming.
Oh,
Big push out by Florence the Machine. Enough to force Rumour to
we will get one
call
more.
it off.
Woohoo!
Another 12 points to the Witches. Rumour there taking every advantage they can get.
That was a really wonderful jam there by the Witches. I'm still very impressed by Rumour's jammer strategy of going for jammer and jammer right off the line.
Absolutely.
Super clever.
Pushing them straight into the Witches' defense. Cupcake Fairy up against Jackrabbit now for what looks to be the final jam. Jackrabbit finding a spot around the outside and has snagged lead. Cupcake Fairy in the meantime trying for that inside line, but not quite. Beautiful bit of juking work though as Jackrabbit comes around again.
Jackrabbit's run into Never-Ending Rory and come off worse for wear. But
Never-Ending Rory getting a penalty though.
Jack's still working hard out the front of the pack there. A few penalties being called on this Witches defense.
Witches now 2 blockers down. Jack up against Pushy Tat out the front.
This is a massive pack advantage. There is 2 Witches blockers that have been, one having been released. Jack's through scoring more points for breaking news as we have 50 seconds left in what is our final jam of the game.
Jackrabbit has the lead, isn't going to call this off. Going to try and get as many points as they can out of this. Beautiful work. Some excellent offense there from Vivian Oblivion.
Yeah, Vivian Oblivion doing a wonderful job.
Meanwhile, Cupcake Fairy sneaking their way through with some great offense from Billy Goat Ruff. Not quite enough. That had a nice ring to it, didn't it? Yeah. Accidental wordsmith. And now it's Strawberry Short Skate's turn out the front.
Another blocking out of play penalty called on Witches defense here.
Everybody putting everything on the track here. Lots of penalties as... And that is the end of the final jam. Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Yeah, really super effort by Jackrabbit on that last jam. 16 points, which is still grabbing 8 points. And as we wait for the rolling whistle, don't see any timeouts being called. That will be our final jam. And a huge congratulations to the East Vic Witches. We will wait for the rolling whistle for our official score, but as it stands, it's the Witches with a super awesome last quarter of this game, sitting ahead at 162 points. And there it is, officially breaking news, finishing on 140 points.
Fantastic work to both teams. I hope they both feel very, very proud of how they've skated today. Incredible offense and defense from both. Incredible jamming as well. Really, really good to see such great derby out of the gate.
Yeah, what a wonderful way to start off our semi-final round. Congratulations to the East Vic Witches. We will now have the South Sea Krakens up against Pivot City Rangers for our next game, so please stick around on the live stream for our next game. Thank you for having us. I have been Kilbo Baggins.
And I have been Hypodermic.
Thank you very much.